What is up, guys? Another gorgeous day here in the Northeast as we transition into spring, and it feels absolutely amazing. To get you guys caught up to speed, if you didn't know, Josh James and Molly Hunt are actually staying with me for the week. Now, Josh James is a really good friend of mine that I've known for years. He's actually from the UK. He has a YouTube channel himself called Boker123, and I'll put it below. Check it out if you don't somehow already know who he is. We've been doing a lot of just like fun touristy things, like hanging out, having a good time. So filming has been a little spotty. I apologize for that, but it's nice just to, you know, catch up with some old friends. But so if you guys don't remember, I had that big clunky red enclosed trailer from last season. I actually ended up selling it and then using the money to buy a nicer open deck trailer, just easier to use, lasts me a lot longer, and something that we could kind of all share on the shop because the big enclosed was just a mess. So today we're gonna head out there and finally go pick it up, get it down to the shop, check it out, and go from there. Hey, ready to start the day?
Breakfast.
Molly had a late start.
As per usual.
Molly would start. Thank you. He's antsy. Alright, so luckily I'm fortunate to be able to borrow Steph's dad's truck. So if you're watching, thank you, Rich. We got the F-250 as a tow pig today. You guys excited? We're gonna go tow something.
Hey, it's huge.
Is it?
Large, yeah.
Oh god, yeah. Wah.
Just had to stop and pick up. What we get, Josh?
Oh, the butt
What is it?
plug
2
thing.
5/16.
Picking up the new trailer. So last time we came, we didn't have the right size hitch with us, so we had to leave it. So we're coming back with the right hitch that we just bought and picking her up.
Bitch and hitch.
Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, we have a 18-foot open deck, all metal trailer, beaver tail or slat tail, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's not perfect, but she's there.
Let's give you a walking tour. Nice.
Oh my god. We got momentum. All right, I gotta lift the, there we go, drop her.
I need my foot.
Big boys. Good job, Josh. All right, guys, so this is like my favorite part about the trailer is it's a slant deck. So the rear half of it is like slanting the whole way so we could get low cars on here. So the ramps are also internally built so we can just slide them out. Tires are like brand new. Brakes are great, everything's great. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but I'm really, really pumped on this. This will make my life so much easier throughout the season. And then a big part of having the enclosed was the fact that it wasn't a convenient trailer to use. So like when my buddies were in a tight spot and they needed a trailer, I wasn't really able to lend it onto them because it was just such a hassle to get out. It was a really intimidating trailer, the trailer. So it was kind of weird to give out, but this one, I don't mind letting my friends borrow, use, whatever. We got it. So let's get to the shop and hopefully we don't get pulled over because it's not registered.
Molly could see an American police there and how much of pricks they are.
Excuse me, officer.
This is so much better than the enclosed. You don't even feel it. I love it. We're here. So I'm gonna leave it at Steffi's house for now, as you guys recognize this location. And one, because it's gonna save us a lot of time today, and two, it's unregistered, and I don't want to fake plate it to the shop any longer than I have to because we don't want to get in trouble because
good boys.
I can't afford a ticket right now. So, but we're here. I think I already mentioned it, guys. It's exactly what I wanted. It's super clean. Got it for cheaper than I sold the red enclosed for. So it was just to come up on my part. And look at that low car friendly thing. I don't know. I'm pumped. I'm excited. We got our white girl fixed today. What are we gonna do, Josh? What are we doing?
Leaving. We're going to the beach with coffees. He thought we were funny.
4 P's of marketing.
4 P's of marketing. Wow.
To the beach.
To the beach. We're gonna visit Donald too, because he lives by the beach. See you soon, Donald.
Yeah.
I've had nice coffee.
Molly, what are you doing?
Yeah.
The beach. Where did you find this girl?
In the swamps.
So the theory is, if there's no sign that says otherwise, do it. That does not look structurally. Look at this. Do you have medical insurance?
Nope.
Oh, well, do it anyways.
It's my boyfriend. He's gonna die.
Oh, nice.
Nope. Don't like it.
completely forgot to film, but we just stopped at Mike G's shop. DJ just got to work.
What's up?
Mike G, if you're here.
We broke into your shop.
Yeah, we broke into your shop if you're watching this, but I wanted to show Josh Mike G's cars, even though this is like the most messy shop ever.
Dock Dungeon.
Got a bolting cage for his E36, and I'm so jealous. Who thinks I should get one of these? And I know it's like, I don't know. It's hype. What do you think?
Sick.
It is really sick. So I guess some dude in like Arizona or something makes these.
It's a little overkill. Like this is how my cage was.
Yeah,
With, like the
but the
back
cross is
without
hot.
this. No, yeah, the cross. I'm saying this part.
Yeah, the dimple.
It's a little OD.
But these are really cool. Gee, clean your damn shop. Tell them to clean the shop.
I tell them time and time again. You don't listen.
God, I want these cars so bad. Every time I come to Mike G's shop, we do the same little tour. I say I want his 4-door. I say, it's so sad your 34 is sitting here rusting away. And it's so sad the RB26.
Maybe one day I'll get the motor off.
Yeah, we could put this in the GTSD. So RJ's got the Miata, and you've been driving this like up the asshole for what, a week now almost?
Only day I didn't drive it was yesterday. I drove it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today.
And constantly being the piss out of it. I know you.
Oh yeah, I have not been going easy on it whatsoever.
How's it feel?
Amazing.
Any hiccups?
The only problem I had was that coolant leak, but we fixed that. Other than that, it's been good.
Not bad. 3-day
No,
swap.
I highly recommend anybody who is doing this that this is worth it. I already loved the car to begin with. I wouldn't care if it stayed NA for the whole time, but the turbo swap just changed like my whole perspective on it.
And so injectors and more power?
Next year.
Next month.
Yeah.
Next
Maybe
month.
over the winter.
I want
Next
to enjoy
month.
it like how it
Next
is
month.
first.
Just throwing my kit on so I feel better about my car being not a car. I was supposed to get another kit this season and it just didn't work out. So I'm gonna throw my old kit on for now. And then when I can catch up with funds on the S13, buy another kit and we can change the look up for the season. But for now, we're gonna keep last year's look going. But it look good, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Screw it.
Assist.
You know what I mean, dude?
There we go.
Sweet. You can hold this right here.
But, well, I also have those monster truck tires.
Monster.
Dude, again on the way here, dude.
All right, guys. So I was kind of anticipating working on the S13 tonight. I got my remover on, so my car is like looks like a car, kind of. But we're gonna do some Turbo Miata stuff tonight. Now, the main thing we gotta do is install a boost gauge. Now, I know it's not that exciting, but I'm pumped to see it like in the 8-pillar gauge all lit up and everything. So, if you guys watched the Turbo Miata series, you would know that we put a spare boost gauge we had just kind of hooked up in the corner just so we knew exactly what it was boosting. But RJ bought one online. Wish he bought a more expensive one. But we're gonna hook it up, put it in his 8-pillar gauge, we're gonna check it out. Alright, where's this eBay gauge you bought?
It's in that Amazon bag over there. Because I got it on Amazon.
This is some middle of the mall ass boost gauge. What's the name of this? Dragon Gauge.
Wow.
Wow. RJ, you've been watching too much DBZ.
I haven't watched it enough, if you ask me.
It has an external sensor.
Comes with a catheter.
That's what I said.
Alright, so we have an external sensor, so that's good. It's not a manual gauge.
This
But what is going on?
How much was this?
$8 shipped. $15. Amazon Prime.
$8, $15 shipped.
$15
In 2 days.
with Prime shipping.
Well, I think our lesson on this one is you get what you paid for, and RJ, you got what you paid for.
That's right.
Usually the external sensors are nice because they don't have to run a vacuum line all the way to the gauge. But usually they come with a sub harness that plugs right into the gauge. Do you see a plug on here, Drew?
I don't.
Clearly we're gonna have to do some splicing. I'm assuming we're gonna have a signal which is definitely green, a ground that's black, and a power that's red. So that could have easily been on. Oh wow! That's right, Tucker. We don't need instructions. You tell him. He just thinks this is food. Fatty. So we're getting RJ's boost gauge right. We gotta extend the wires and then plug them in. I'm not gonna loom it, but we're gonna make it look somewhat better, I guess. See, if you spent $22, you would have got this done from the rip. All right, guys. So here's like the new harness. So I connected the power sources and the ground source, and then the signal just needed to go straight from the gauge to the sensor, and so I could basically just put them on the same power source like it should be. And ground power. Now we're gonna wire it in just like we wired the AFR gauge off his fuse panel, and it should work. Okay, so now I'm trying to shove the sensor on the other side of the trans tunnel, but if I had usually it's good if you have like a welding wire, like a clothes hanger or something, just to snake through first and just.
Is it going okay?
We found it. Oh boy. There it is. It's a boy. Look at it, Josh. It's a boy.
It's unsure.
Now we can use this vacuum wire that was going to our tester gauge. It's a manual gauge. And just plug it right into here. Let's see if I did it right. Doesn't look as cheap as I thought. All right, guys. Doesn't look that bad.
I like it a lot. I wish I bought a red one.
Yeah, you skunked yourself.
Let's rip it. Let's see if stuff happens.
Hey, you want to get the door?
It's automatic. Clap 3 times.
I got you. Thanks, homie.
I think it works.
Uh-oh. It's amateur hour.
Jimmy, don't put that in.
I'm only on 3 PSI.
So I don't even know what you recorded, but she good?
Oh, she's good.
She look good?
She feels good.
How does it like transition between numbers nice and smoothly?
Yeah, I'd say so.
What would you rate this Amazon $18 boost gauge?
Out of 10, I would say a 6.
And it's reading the same numbers as the manual gauge, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Still cheap. Well, guys, we had no crazy things today, but it was a good day. We did a lot of touristy thingies. We ran around a lot, ate a lot of food. These guys have been driving. I'm gonna gain 10 pounds eating with these guys this week.
You're gonna gain 10 pounds.
Yeah, because you keep. This guy every 2 hours. Can we go eat? Like we're spending like $100 a day eating. And this dude is gonna get me broken fat. That's the American dream, isn't it? But getting more thick. Hashtag thick the Brits right here. Yep. That's the goal for the week. Thick the Brits. So we got the trailer today, and I was like, what I was just really, that was my big goal for today, is just getting the trailer. We left it at Steph's house until I can get it registered. We'll bring it down here, we'll clean it up, get it ready, and I'm really excited to start towing with that thing. I can already tell it's gonna be so much easier on the enclosed, and really, I don't think I did enough road trips to make our enclosed really worth it. So we got RJ's boost gauge hooked up, which is, I guess, a cool accomplishment. He really likes it, so that's all that matters. Still waiting on the head for the SR20. It's been, if you guys didn't see in the last video, it was a little more messed up than we anticipated. My exhaust valves are basically roasted, and my exhaust valve guides, basically where the valves slip into, are double roasted. So I had to overnight a few parts and get that all squared up. That's just a gig of it. So we'll get that back, and as soon as that head is on the SR, we have a lot of wrenching to do. A lot. That's about it. But look, I threw the kit back on, and I miss this car so freaking much. I just want to drive it. So pretty. But that's it. I'll stop talking. But there it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and hopefully I don't gain too much weight this week. Bye.